Tes. Bentar, aku tes sound dulu. Oke, aman lah. Yuk lanjut. Selamat malam. Selamat malam kalau yang nonton atau yang nonton live atau yang nonton replay kalau ada. Hari ini kita lanjut lagi perjalanan kita. Setelah kemarin atau episode kemarin kita selesai mengungkap kebenaran di Indonesia ya. Jadi si Dohalim yang apa namanya, Lord yang baik, ternyata dia bukan dimanfaatin sih. Dia cuman lengah aja gitu. Jadi dia nggak tahu sebenarnya kalau rakyatnya itu dijadiin tumbal juga ya, sama seperti lord yang kita temui sebelumnya. Mereka melakukan itu juga, cuman si Dohalim nggak tahu yang ngelakuin itu ternyata tangan kanannya. Dan sekarang Dohalim ikut kita untuk melawan para lord ya. Oh ya, itulah kurang lebih ceritanya. Oh ya, aku ntar dulu. Nggak ngelek kan ya?
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
Oh, mana Kisara kemana nih?
Where would she even go?
Tiba-tiba menghilang kemarin.
I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along?
Semoga ya.
We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Ya, semoga.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right.
Nah,
I
si
leave
Kisara.
command of the gold dust cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Kirain dikasih pemimpinnya ke
Looks like
kucing
it's time
anjir.
to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
Ternyata ke Silagil ya.
Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually,
Rasanya
I was
si
wondering if you
Kisara
could
ini
use
ada
another
rasa-rasa
companion.
juga ya. Ke si Alpen.
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along.
Oke, si Kisara ikut juga ya.
Behind and help rebuild.
Ya harus
These
dong.
people could use you.
I
Harus
thought
ikut
much the
ya.
same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot about where I went wrong, what I should have done differently.
Buset dah, salfok sorry.
It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia, and so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant, and because of that,
Oh iya, kakaknya
because
kan
of me, my brother.
Miguel's
Meninggal.
death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to.
ya.
I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
Si Kisara masih kesel nggak ya sama kedua Alim?
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
Nah, ini yang jaga di dalam siapa? Dua Alim yang
And here I
pergi,
thought you joined for an
Kisara yang
opportunity on
pergi.
my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin lord. All I ask is that you do your part. That you fight alongside me. Not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do.
Oke.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahagsar,
Mahagsar.
the Valley of the Four Winds.
Oh, ini cuy. Lord Angin ya. Yoi. Sheesh. Alpen got new move. Oh ya, aku udah sempat grinding juga. Wah, ini harus grinding lagi dong. Iya, ini kurang 900-an lah. Ini dulu lah ya, yang mahal dulu. Ini udah banyak yang aku fullin. Tuh, ini juga udah full semua. Si Rinwell. Ini masih banyak yang belum. Ini udah semua. Kisara, kamu kemarin pas aku grinding kamu gak ikut sih, Kisara nih. Inilah ya. Attack, ini penetration. Lumayan. Iya, lumayan. Udah dulu lah ya. Ntar kita makan dulu.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant.
Really?
Iya.
It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
Gede banget loh
It's really
shieldnya.
reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me. Even before I... So, in a way, using this shield to keep...
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying
Nggak usah
on you.
gitu,
That's okay.
Sion. Harus kerja
It
sama
doesn't
ya.
matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to. And
Bagus.
because I think it's the right... That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much
Canggung
protecting
banget
I'll
kayaknya
need,
Dohalim sama
but I
Kisara ya.
appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all...
Iya. Ntar aku mau makan dulu. Tadi harusnya aku makan dulu nih, Din. Di penginapan baru ke main quest ya. Kita makan yang nambah SP aja biar SP-nya cepet naik. Elemental effect. Nah ini. Sian, tolong ya.
This should definitely keep you.
You okay, Shion? You're not eating.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
Tumben Sian.
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that.
Biasanya dia paling semangat kalau makan.
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right.
Makan buruan.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before.
Sion.
What was Kelzalek?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself and was gonna
Kelzalek
have
tuh ya,
to
tangan kanan yang
to
berkhianat.
get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's...
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
Udahlah,
One
ting
might argue that
ting
he
udah
was
kalah
another
dia ya.
victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt.
Oh, gara-gara
Doing so
si
meant defying Renin hierarchy.
Dolim gak mau
I
ikut
know I've
ini ya.
said this before, but Danans and Renans wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Xion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall...
Biasaan. Aduh ada misi coy. Side quest.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Skip aja lah kalau side quest.
Right.
Well,
Ya kasih. Mau apa? Defeat Portugal along Translate Highway. Where is Translate Highway? Okay, let's go. Bentar ya, aku side quest dulu. Nanggung.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Oh no, nge-lag. Apakah perlu aku kiri? Sepertinya perlu.
where are you going? You got company.
Sheesh. Full throttle.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Nice.
We're in good form.
14 lumayan juga.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Oh, nice.
Get toasty.
Burn struck.
Next one.
Bener-bener disiksa.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Ini aku main apa namanya? Kebanyakan main elemen angin ya. Tapi aku pakai emblem yang naikin fire damage. Yalah, telat ngeluarin strike. No. Strike-nya nggak keluar.
A comfortable win.
Sini dulu ya. Sorry nih jadi grinding sebentar. Oh no. Banyak banget tuh skillnya Void Slash.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Oh. Dam.
I never miss. The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
Nice. Dah. Belum strike udah aku pencet.
No
Ini udah OP banget anjir. Untuk daerah sini ya.
Done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Gotta break through. Come and face me.
No, aduh kereset lagi.
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Aku nggak ngeluarin skill kamu, ngeluarin well.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I hate camping out.
Nggak camping kok, santuy. Besar juga tuh bornya.
No choice.
Hey, when did I
Kita kumpulin bus dulu lah ya, baru ngelawan dia.
This one's got your name on it.
Ya nggak kena. Ya udah, kalau nggak kena nggak usah dilanjutin, Alpen. Buset.
This is barely target practice.
Ntar kita terakhir ke sana.
Because I certainly won't run out of our way.
Aduh, malah aku pakai dong. Sorry. Dia. Bodoh. Lightning target blade. Suka ini loh, apa tangannya gerak sendiri ya. Oh itu siapa nah? Lightning target blade. Pam. Oke.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Buru-buru, nggak usah lama dong. Waduh, jauh lagi. Keburu please, keburu.
I'd say we're about evenly.
Waduh.
Get in, get out.
Awas dulu. Bodoh. Untung weaknya angin ya. Aw. Ntar dulu. Itu nih. Nah, gitu loh. Down please. Nah, down. Sheesh. Dia mau nyeruduk coy. Kena lagi. Allah. 2 kali dong. Thank you. Kisara. Nice, thank you Kisara. Nice. Yang bener dong. Wah, Kisara nih berguna banget nih. Oh, coy. Awas, anjir sakit banget coy. Kisara buruan. Kisara. Kok nggak ke cancel ya coy? Kagak ke cancel anjir. Lah. Kocak malah mati. Allah. Kok sakit amat kamu? Malah ke si Alpen dong. Sion. Buset, itu skill apa skill ya? Masalahnya aku nggak tahu dia mau nyerang apa kagaknya loh. Tiba-tiba nyundul ke kanan, tiba-tiba nyundul ke kiri. Diemin. Oh, tuh kalau bisa handle mah. Nah, mau nyerang nih dia. Nice. Nggak nice, sorry. Masih bisa hidup ternyata. No, Lau. Oh my god. Lau mati, jangan mati Lau. Mana sih Lau? Aspro. Udah kan. Nah, mampus lu. Like ntar gak live. Nice. Kebanyakan mati tadi. Buset, 200 SP-nya gila. Mantep banget. Shish. Ntar kita camping dulu. Isi CP ya. 200 anjay.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight? Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Ya, mari ngobrol.
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the guard. Now it's just...
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
Iya. Dia ngomongin kakaknya terus ya.
relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol.
Ya, sayang sekali dia
And
udah
when I
meninggal
looked
ya.
up to and wanted to be... When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats.
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. So much so that when he thought I was
Jadi dia ngomongin
asleep,
kakaknya lah
he'd
intinya.
slip out of the house.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after.
Udah berarti tidur anjir. Niat bet.
You know what?
Anda
I'm at a good
brokon
stopping
ya.
point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
No.
I guess I
Not
better get
interest.
comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go,
Let's
do you
go.
guys have everything?
Aman Kisara. Wih, ada lagi loh. Ini ya. Udah bro. Kita misi-misi dulu sebentar ya, baru main story ya. Kok gatal kalau nggak diselesain tuh gatal rasanya.
Hello.
Dohalim became hunter. Apa ini? Oh iya, kita balik dulu aja. Defeat the semen juga masih ada. Gede kah? Gede amat bro, buset. Ntar kita ini dulu ya. Kalau gitu kita biru-birunya kita aktifin dulu. Ntar as. Ah, Tinggal spam point slash doang.
Certainly not bad. No complaints here. Let's dispose of the trash.
Kemana Anda? Oh ya Allah, Alpen. Untung lo jago.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strict. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms.
Keburu mati. Belum sempat gunain
Wow, look what I just found.
apa tuh?
Go no further.
Sini. Kena.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Gila. Enak ya kalau kombonya masuk semua. Point flash terus.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move.
Nah, udah dulu. Gak kena Allah. Oh, kenapa di bener-bener dah.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's
Pakai lo busnya. Buset itu segerombolan apa, Cok? Iya.
turn the tables on us.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back.
Nah, kehabisan aja.
You make quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
We won that by a mile.
Oke, rasanya kita akan melawan dia.
I bet
Bisa nggak lewat sini?
give me a decent workout.
Oh, aman ternyata. Kita lawan dia dulu ya.
Go no further.
Awas, bro. Aku udah pencet ngedes loh, astaga.
Dispatch it out again. The flashing parts their weak point.
Nice.
Go for it. Prepare to crumble. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Bisa lah ya level 25.
No choice.
Awas loncat dia. Ini jangan ditebelin dong, Lau. Awas. Oh, di tangannya tuh bakonya. Au. Kenapa kepake semuanya, anjay? Ya, ilah resist dong. Ya udah kita pakein aja. Awas. Ya ampun. Nice. Nice.
Crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Langsung ganti lagi ke Alpen. Tenan. Gak bisa diem dia masalahnya, cowok. pakai apa ya? Up, up. Nice. Oh, alot. Ya, kok gitu sih? Asuh, tenan. Nice. Nice. Heal dong. Woi, sini. Ngasih sangin dia, coy. Awas. Udah, cowok, udah, astaga. Nonos, aduh, Sian lagi yang mati. Sian, bangun, Sian. Awas. Awas. 3. Au. Udah, mau sampai berapa kali botanya? Buset, mati semua. Kenapa mati semua Anda, hei?
I hope this thing is medically approved. I'll tear you apart.
Udah, anjing, sumpah nih orang rese ya. Nggak bisa diem banget, anjir. Mampus lu. Mampus. Scarlet Inferno. Mampus. Goodbye. Goodbye, bitches.
I'm even stronger than before.
Mantap. Apakah Alpen 900 lagi ya, 100 lagi. Udah bu, udah mati bu.
Good.
300. Mantep nggak tuh dua halim. Oh, baik gue mah buat lo semua. Apa ya? Ah, pusing coy, terlalu banyak silau. Ntar lah ya. Ini udah. Nice, udah kebuka semua.
We've reached our destination.
Kasih gue SP yang banyak. Lagi. 300 lumayan. Siapa lagi yang perlu bantuan? Masih ada nggak tuh? Oke, turutin dulu ya. Kita masih ada waktu setengah jam. Sejam lagi kita baru setengah jam. Udah live berapa lama sih? 20 menit lagi lah. 20 menit lagi kita langsung ke
We find anyone who needs help here.
main story.
You okay? Okay. Here we go.
Biar tamatnya nggak terlalu cepet ya. Defeat apa itu di Razum Quarry? Razum Quarry. Sini ding. Let's go lah.
You finally made it.
I'd steer
Kenapa?
clear of that table if I were you.
Beginian semua. Pusat 48, cowok. Ampun. Awas. Awas, Rau. Dia resist api nggak sih? Coba kita. Salah. Oh, hampir ya kena. Awas. Law. Awas, Sion, kamu mati, Sion.
See that you don't get in trouble again.
Hey. Aduh, CP kita dikit coy. Resist api si sialan ini. Hancur, mantap. Wow. Mau pakai awas. Nice. Nah, hampir aja kena. Dam. Heal dong. Nice. Sheesh, ngeri amat. Nice. Awas. Hampir. Terus bunuh. Siksa. Bukan ke situ. Bukan ke situ, bisa nggak?
I need you, remember?
Cok, sabar. Apa itu anjay? Minggir bisa nggak? Oh. Awas. Gak kelihatan coy, ini apaan? Ini game apa? Anjir, gak kelihatan sama sekali. Oh. Nice. Habisin, bunuh siksa. Nice. Flashing fang. Bam. Nggak sesulit yang tadi ya. Yang tadi mau loncat-loncatan tuh. Gorila nggak jelas itu loh.
think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Yo, udah kelar tuh.
Okay.
Duitku banyak, SP ku banyak. Sewa Kisara kah? Kisara. Hasil party over limit. Nah ini nih, mantap. Boleh lah. Elemen defense boleh lah, udahlah. Increase counter attack damage. Masalahnya aku nggak pakai dia. Udahlah, sini dulu. Lah lumayan lah. Attack 10 ya lah, lumayan lah. Oh belum ada ini, astaga, penting loh itu. Boleh dah. Increase nomor tag inilah boleh. Ini apa? NPC save 12. Kita udah nyelamatin berapa orang? Ini boleh deh. Ini boleh deh. Tada. Tada. Kita ke library, bukan sini. Library di atas kan ya, library susah banget. Kita ke perpustaka. Di mana perpus? Tidak ada, berarti di lantai bawah. Nggak bisa loncat. Library depan. Hello.
I wonder if something happened.
Kenapa tuh? Tar dulu. Kayaknya di sini ada orange gel. Ya kan, benar. Oke. Kenapa bro? Neng, sorry.
Oh?
Cakep juga nih.
Yeah.
What?
Got it. Great.
Bibliopile.
I hate that woman.
So secret on the star. What? Secret of the star that written book cave there. What is I wonder? I still much more from it, but also around sadness. I wanna see from it. Tell me where do you find such a book?
Well,
Its prizes heirloom that you should belong a certain clan. You couldn't stay inherit, that's why I gave it away. I understand now you must forgive my credit. Oh.
yeah.
Oh. Huh. Mantep banget.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books.
That can't be.
No, hey. Oh.
Udah kah? Udah. Oh belum, Cok. Masih ada.
Oh?
Hah? Dan bisa bringing me lots of book every day regularly. Emang kita bisa ini? Wah ini sih aku harus cari offline sih kayaknya. Ntar aku bantuan Google deh. Oh 3 menit doang videonya, kayaknya nggak terlalu sulit nih. Semoga ya. Oh ini coy, kita harus bikin buku si Rinwell. Astaga, weapon lah ya. Oh ini endgame ini. Wah harus mencapai final story region to unlock it, all crafting material and video. Harus tamat dulu bro, nggak bisa ya. Oke. Skip dulu, berarti kita langsung ke misi utama aja ya. Langsung harus tamat dulu, anjay.
That was quite
Waduh, CP-nya sih
the
tidur
little
dulu deh.
adventure we went on.
Tidur dulu.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Guys, no, nggak bisa. Kita belum bikin emblem buat si Kisara loh. Long sword, belum bikin long sword. Ngapain gue equip, kocak.
I'm impressed how...
Ini long sword. Raging Stormback, Wind Sweep Man. Wah, cari di mana ini? Ignis Roar, oh ini belum dibikin. Astral Crystal. Refine, belum ada yang bisa dibikin. Kristal Knuckle kita bikin dulu deh. Ntar aku cari tahu lah. Ini Kisara bikin ini dulu ya. Wih keren cuy. Batu nggak tuh? Kita beli, bisa beli. Aduh.
Balance this thing is.
Resistance lah ya kalau si Kisara. Max HP, dark damage, penetration, defense. Kamu pakai apa sih Kisara? Elemennya like. Aku penet. Penetration, defense, let damage. Udah lah, ini aja lah ya. Enchants. Bentar dong.
I'd like to check their...
Mana tadi? Outfit nggak ada yang menarik kah outfit?
Wares, if you don't mind.
Lah ini Kisara kayak ada ini ya, kayak ada buntutnya. Kita borong lah, duitku banyak ya. Setelah bergrinding lama. Ya, let's go.
Never be too prepared, but did we have to spend so much?
Sorry Salfok. Kita langsung ke sana kan ya? Let's get out. Kita pergi dari Indonesia.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Mahagsar. That makes 4 out of the 5 rounds.
Mahagsar.
Gotta break through. Wind, dragon shell.
Forward slash. Eagle
If you want to do it,
Not a chance.
Here I go. Raging storm.
Oh, nice.
Go for it. Prepare to crumble.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Potato. Pojokan kayaknya banyak. Ada owl tuh.
Delicious piece of radiant blood.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Aduh, nggak kena. Nice.
Sentimental?
Well, looky here.
I wonder if we can use this.
Where are you, owl? Ngapain di atas sono, hey? Suaranya menggoda
Maybe
sekali.
something's going on in the forest.
Udah. Ah,
I never miss. More for the Now,
nice.
this ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Apa tuh, mau mandi kah?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
Oke.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
Mancing
That
kah?
might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line
Oh,
and use
berarti-
it with a fishing rod.
Wah, ini berarti
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds
kita bakal bisa
familiar.
mancing nih kayaknya nih.
Here, let me show you
Tuh
how
kan.
it's done.
Bisa mancing kan? Mana ikannya di mana? Oh, sini.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
Lur, cash lur RT, mana RT?
Yeah.
Reel in. Gimana, cow?
Nothing's biting.
Ah, gimana sih? Kasih tahu dong.
Yeah.
Oh, ikannya di kiri, coy.
Okay, change of plans.
Di sini ikannya kocak.
Ha!
Oh no. Gimana? Ya astaga, sumpah dah.
Not my lucky day, I guess.
Hah? Cok, gimana, cok? X apa?
Looks like I lost it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ya.
Nothing's biting.
Bro, seriusan bro, gue nggak tahu bro. Correct rule subject fill in.
Could it be?
Hah? Astaga. Gimana sih? LB apa LB? Astaga. RT sumpah lah, gak ngerti aku.
Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Sumpah. Sekali lagi. Reel in.
I've got something.
Harus siap-siap, Cok. Astaga. Oh my god. Nice. Udah lah. Gak ngerti aku.
Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Quit.
And that's all there is.
Wow. Kisara?
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how
Sampai
fishing
sore.
goes. You wait for a bite? Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right
Okay.
rod and lure for.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor too. And some.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
Makan
I
lu
was
pikiran lu
hoping we'd
Sion.
get to fish during. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear.
Ntar kita bisa pilih-pilih pancingan lain ya.
Okay.
Cuman aku kurang tertarik sih. Ntar dulu ya, Kisara. Sini nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Oh, udah berapa nih yang kita selamatin?
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Ya, good one.
Just do my
Tidak berguna.
job. No need to thank me.
Udah dah, tinggalin.
What do you say we check?
Kenapa lagi?
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed?
Awkward banget
You've
saja.
been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menencia Guard. Although, Dohalim...
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ after...
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
Yep.
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
Udah biarin
Yeah, she's
aja,
probably
Rinwell.
right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used.
Ini mending deket-deket gua Kisara. Apakah ada barang bagus, Mas Bro? No. No barang bagus, oke. Udah coy. Aduh.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Suara apa tuh, coy? Oh. Ada yang aneh katanya di sini. Ya. Dari kemarin kayak aneh-aneh semua. Salah. Kebanyakan angin aku.
So those are jangan after all. Something you want to say? Not so long. You keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Inhibitor kristal, apalagi itu? Weapon is juga stand still. Buset. Dual boost attack.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance.
Nice. He's too fast enemy with dual boost attack. When fast enemy like wolf and monkey appears, send Dohalim his boost attack will nullify their evasive ability and keep them from dodging attack. Oke. Ini buat yang dodging gak jelas ya. Ini yang ini nih yang loncat-loncatan dulu nih. No, pukul dong. Oh, untung aja nggak ke reset.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim.
I'm simply glad to.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before.
Are you curious about this stuff?
Yeah. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking. The history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it?
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's stand in history, just make sure.
But of course.
Ya, artifak buat apa tapi ini? Artifak confer special effects simply by having them. Some of which serve as bonus that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. Clearing the game. You cannot set no additional alter plus alter set second can be repeated by alter and either. Oke, woi keren dong ini sekarang.
That treasure. What a sweet sound.
Gimana ininya switch RT? LT plus ini. Kita pakai apa ya? Aduh sorry. Lightning charge boleh kali ya. Ini boleh deh. Ini boleh deh, yang beda-beda aja ya. Sama nggak apa-apa.
Ring it has.
You really think so?
Apa lagi nih?
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks.
I hate those guys. I can get some hit.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit,
Try to outclass.
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings too. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Oke, ini buat ngejelasin,
I'm glad at least.
I shall do.
ngejelasin kalau apa namanya
Visibility along this
musuh
path
yang
will remain limited
evasion
for some
terus
time.
kita gunain dua
Take
kali.
care not to get ambushed.
Wah udah ngantuk saya, udah nggak ada semangat aku.
Style is, what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued?
Do you
Sedut,
mean
apa tuh?
elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including
Iya
healing
sih,
ones.
ini bisa
I
ngehealing.
can see how he made it to the position of a
Dalim.
lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movement?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks.
Iya, kalau
Guess that's
main
why.
si Dalim kita harus main dodge, ntar
Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
roadnya makin panjang.
Then, it'll be just...
Huh?
It's nothing.
Ya apalagi nggak habis-habis.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores.
Iya, yang di
Both of my
tangan itu ya.
parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renin.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
Yep.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one.
Iya, udah
All
rupa
the other
ingatan
Danin
kok.
slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. And what about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renin doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left.
Dilepas spirit
They
core-nya
did
si
such a great
Kisara.
job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than... It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Yoi. You're not a slave anymore, bro.
I wonder if we
Rice.
can use this.
Tentu saja kita bisa makan rice. Sini.
Little help! Here,
Makanya apa sih ya?
Glacial spear! Hurricane thrust! Freeze lancer! I'm not so good with airborne targets. Here I go! Here!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! There are still more left!
Right.
Rice.
Now! Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Right, next one!
Already on it.
Reload! Shining supernova! Here I go!
Yang bener dong.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebris!
Stellar bomb.
Am I on a rope?
Oke, kita ke
It's so
depan
hilly
musuh.
around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Uhu.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret what's all mine. In a vine?
Nice. Blessing fang. Tolong dong. Gila, enak banget pakai voice flash. Nice, gila, berapa kali keluar tuh. SP-nya gede ini.
With this,
Bukan,
I can
78
become
coy.
even stronger.
Buset, si Rinwell udah level 39 ya.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep...
Why spend energy fixing that? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Jaga omonganmu. Nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Oke. Jauh amat. Kita yang di Mahaksar lah ya. Kita ke Mahaksar dulu. Udah ngantuk sok, tumben. Besok kuliah lagi.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Resist dong asli dah. No, jangan reset please. Jangan reset. Nice. Lightning target blade. Damn. Enggak gitu, salah. Nice. Burn strike. Yang bener dong. No, aduh reset kan.
Right. A comfortable win.
Sini nggak ada nggak ada apa-apa. Ada batu apa nih? Aduh itu. Beat skill ntar lah ya. Kocak aku balik lagi anjay. Gak ada apa-apa kah? Oke, kita ke kiri dulu. Ngapain? Consider self-defense. Gila. Ini berhubung Lordnya Lord Angin, orang-orang di sini atau jugal-jugal di sini resist angin semua, cowok. Apa? Jangan sok keren deh. Hey, hampir ya aku kena tetap sialan. No. No, aduh dia kejauhan. Berak tuh. Wah, ini sih anjing sumpah. Oi, what the heck? Nice.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Apa tuh?
Some good equipment.
Equipment. Equipment siapa? Oh, kamu, oke.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Kiri sini.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just...
It's on!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Asli boy. Bus nggak ada yang kena gini anjay. Dar. Aku bermati. Hit dong. Astaga. Oh, jadi bus dong. Reset.
That took more energy than I expected. Out of our way.
Tembak Sion.
Never miss. It's over. I'm ready. I'll smash you. Now,
Nice.
get toasty.
First strike.
Right. Next one.
Already on.
Rising
Hurricane thrust.
Pusing. Udah ngantuk nih coy.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill.
Get lost.
Flew away. I'm on.
Salah.
Don't mind if I do.
Whirlwind snap.
Where are you going? Crazy storm.
Eat this.
More where that came from.
Dragon swarm. Eagle fly.
Bisa itu skill siapa? Keren bisa banget.
Where are you going? Endurance.
Nice.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Well done.
Rising falcon.
Racing Falcon.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Orange-nya pakai dulu deh.
Everyone okay?
Oke.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
Little help.
Eternal devastation.
One more.
Severing wind.
Please now.
I'll smash you. I'm on a roll now.
Merah.
This one's all mine. They got me flanked. Burn.
One more. Here goes.
Wind. Strike.
Enemy wields arc
I guess you will soon see about that.
Rain alpha.
Friend, I can do this all day.
Ih, malah ke cancel nggak tuh?
Freeze Lancer.
A victory for the ages.
Bro. Kenapa lo di bawah sini, bro?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Water. Here I come.
When did I get so popular?
Confiscated. Spread.
Dragon swarm.
Flame of fury. Do it.
Nice.
In an instant.
Across.
Laser spear. Here goes. I guess you had to.
Yang bener dong.
You're not like that all the time. Here goes. Do it.
Nice.
Get toasty.
Burn strike.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that.
Tar dulu. Tar dulu. Keburu kereset biru-birunya.
Go no further.
Anjay, malah kesana nggak tuh.
Armor won't save you. You picked the wrong fight.
Where are you going?
Dragon swarm. Here and now.
Here's a healing art.
Just strike.
Now,
Nice.
this one's got your name on it.
Action to action.
Lo kalau nggak resist angin mah gue siksa lu.
Let's get you off that way.
Here I come.
Allah malah kereset dia saat-saat terakhir.
Freeze Lancer.
Sayang banget.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Sorry kalau patah-patah ya.
Right, here goes. Wind.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm on. Take this. Strike. Powered hurricane. Rising falcon.
Demon Blade.
Eagle fly. Armor won't save you.
Now,
Ya aku belum mati, belum di strike.
Not today.
Mega Ray. Laser Blade.
Nah, oke.
Demon descent.
Blessing fine.
Easy.
Way to go.
Rising
No, aduh.
Mess with me. Dragon swarm. I
overall like you, lol.
You wish to learn my...
Ya, tunggu banget tuh.
Please, teach me the art of defense.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a
Mantap. Well.
battle.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menyeranger, pure and pristine.
Kopal mas level
What is it
4
you
view.
see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Lumayan 3. Bentar deh ya. Wah, asli ngantuk coy. Kanan dulu apa kanan dulu, kanan dulu. Kita ke kanan dulu ya. Sempat. Nah ini mah ke tempat lain dong. What the heck is going on here? Oh, tadinya harus kita maju dulu deh, nggak ke kanan dulu deh. Sini dulu kali. Ya udah kereset segala, ntar dulu coy, jangan ganggu aku. Ayo deh, satu deh.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Ya ya lupa aku.
Take this!
Nice.
Look sharp!
Lightning Thunder.
That training's paying off! Dragon form! Try this! Explosive ring!
This one's mine.
Dragon form!
Nice.
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
Well, looky here.
Sama aja kan lewat sini sama lewat sana. Oh no, beda deh.
If only I were a cat.
Terus kita ke kanan dulu, cow. Aduh. Lu makanan udah mau habis lagi. Sorry, ke kiri dulu. Kanan dulu bener, cow. Kanan dulu, sini.
We seem to
sorry,
have come across
salah.
something a little unusual.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret it.
Ada yang emas. Bukan yang itu,
Ignite!
Nice.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Nice. Pam.
I'm even stronger than
Lau, kamu udah level berapa, Lau? Tar dulu.
You got company.
Wind! Searing gale!
Into the shadow. This one's mine.
This is looking good.
Another fist. With the mark on the
We can turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Ya ilah dia obsidian amat sih.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Gak kena, bodoh.
I never miss.
You see what happened there as you crossed. Shouldn't have done that. Armor won't save you.
Here I come.
More where that came
Langsung aja ulti. Nah,
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes.
Tendrils Claw. Wow.
You're wide open.
Nice, aduh, belum sempat mus.
Blending. I can feel my power growing.
Alpine pun ikut naik ya. Nah, nggak ada musuh kah di sini? Aman ya. Nggak ada apa-apa. Aku nyari camping nih buat makan.
Still thinking about how to act around Doha?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or... For as long as I can remember,
harus
I've
begitu ya.
spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Yep.
Which in the
You're
end
right.
pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
Kenapa tuh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by
Of
being here?
What
course.
are you talking about?
Tentu
You got a
saja.
weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Samanya,
Jeez,
samanya.
I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you
Siapa
guys
tadi yang
normally
gitu?
do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
Silau kah apa sih
What do you
Kisara?
mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay
Oh
healthy.
no,
Does
diet.
that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking.
You hear
Males
that, Law?
banget makan
Sounds like you'll be eating
vegetable.
your greens after all.
Vegetable.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just...
It will do her good.
No, no.
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill.
Typical Renan. Leaving everything to someone else.
Udah cowok sadis.
That said, should you
Sinir-sinir mulu kasihan anak orang.
please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibility.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together...
I wouldn't get your expectation.
Wah, kayaknya tadi ke atas deh jalannya. Kesini udah bener. Cuman sebelum kesini kita harusnya ke atas dulu tadi. Aduh, tornya makin parah. Sion, kalau capek bilang Sion.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
Bukan perhatian, peka banget tuh si Alpen ya.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places
No.
we need to be.
Sion,
Mahagsar's capital, Niaz, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us
Yep.
down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Sion dulu kalau capek bilang Sion sumpah dah.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Cewek susah banget ya dimengerti. Padahal si Alpen udah peka banget lah. Ngeliat tornya udah aktif gitu. What? Siapa lagi? Oh, ini yang kita ketemuin di Cislodia cuy.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Sorry. Keren. No. Bantu dong. Shish. Ini siapa anjir tiba-tiba nyerang Caper lu.
He's tough.
Baru pada datang.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire.
Nggak gitu dong konsepnya. Harusnya kalau ada bos tuh ada healing CP dulu kayak sebelumnya. Ini kenapa tiba-tiba ada bos? Nggak gini konsepnya. Berak lu film ya. Jaga Sion. Hanya ini nyerangnya Sion, healer gua. No. Stres lu nyerang Sion. Au. Sion. Astaga, lu bisa diem kagak? Wih. Itu apa maksudnya itu? Maksudnya apa itu damage? Bisa diem nggak? Maksudnya apa itu damage ah? Ayo Alpen, semangat! Enggak dong, kamu nggak bakal ngerasa kesakitan dong. Bangun. Woi, wah berani lu. Wah, Lord Tae kalah, cok. Jangan sakitin Ninwell, please. What the wah, brengsek nih orang. No. Don't dare you. Don't you dare. Jangan ada yang mati, please. Minggir, astaga. Buset, 1 lawan berapa ini? 1 lawan 6 ya? Apa 7? Tembak Sion, buruan. Nah. Mati lu. Wih, kena matanya. No. Lari Sion lari. Sion. Wah gila cow, disiksa kita. Nah hidup lagi nyala lagi maksudnya.
A wretch like you.
Ih, apa banget Sion? No, enggak dong, enggak mati dong, enggak dong. Woi, bercanda lu? Enggak dong, enggak mungkin dong.
Till next time.
Wah, lu habis nusuk cewek gue langsung pergi gitu aja. Wah, tai.
Shion, wake up, please.
Sion, kan ada master core di dada lu. Enggak dong, enggak mati dong.
Alvin,
Shion,
thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
sorry.
It's okay,
Oke, aman.
and so am I.
Anak anjing tiba-tiba tuang nusuk-nusuk gitu ya. Aman, oke? Aman, alhamdulillah. Cok, jangan bikin panik gitu,
It's
Sion.
not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine, really.
Sion, gua khawatir, Sion. Alpen tuh khawatir, Sion. Lu
What
jangan
the hell were you thinking?
tahu.
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't...
Tolong heal si Rinwell
Just
dong.
glad
Itu
you're-
kasihan anak orang ditendang tadi. Hah? Siapa tuh rambut putih? Rinwell? Rinwell Sion?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go.
Rinwell lu gak butuh healing. Rinwell lu habis
Sure you're
ditendang
okay?
gitu.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword
bagus
went
lah.
nearly straight through you.
Iya loh.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not.
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
Sumpah gua
There
khawatir.
was also that strange light that
Kira lu mati
appeared
tadi.
when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen,
Oh itu
do you have any
tronnya ya.
idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know.
Oh bukan yang keluar
I was
dari
kinda preoccupied
matanya
with
si
other
itu
things
loh.
at the time.
Yang teriak tadi si Alpen.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen?
Gua juga nggak tahu
Can you
gitu
use Dan
kan.
and astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
Oh
He
nggak tahu.
wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past.
Kok lu
remember?
tahu?
Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. We've
Perasaan
almost
kita nggak pernah
reached
ngomong,
Nias,
atau
the
mungkin
capital
akunya
of
yang
Mahag
lupa.
Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Oke.
Hey,
Udah gila itu orang anjir sumpah dah. Ntar coba kita kayak dulu.
Something wrong?
not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To
Etiket
be
apa
quite
attitude
frank,
kah?
I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being an... Get it? Do we really need to talk about this?
Yes, I
So-
find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Iya, bawa slave dulu nih orang ya.
Maybe you missed how we were just focused on survival.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Danon to learn proper manners.
That's because I
Iya.
was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to...
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for
Lu
us
ngomongin
living under the
attitude
Renan
lu
elsewhere.
coba ini dong.
I will concede that
Lihat
you do
trenan-trenan
indeed make a valid
lainnya.
point.
Gak ada attitude-nya
It would
ke
appear,
kita
for all my
peradanan
espousing
ya.
virtues of equality between our...
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having...
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all...
If you say so, I'll...
You're not gonna let this go.
Ntar kita ke ini dulu dah. Ke tempat yang hitam tadi loh, hitam lagi. Maksudnya yang gelap. Oh, aduh, kita belum makan lagi. Bro. Ntar dulu bro, sabar. Salah. Buset, tahu darahmu lau. Makan belum makan? Makan lau. Isi dulu ya, nggak mau ganggu. Udah dulu, sabar. Nggak ada waktu. Udah malam, ngantuk. Inhibitor crystal. Ya, apalagi masih ada dong.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine.
Kalau
really.
sakit
See for
bilang dulu.
yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Kelihatan dari mukanya loh padahal.
I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting
No,
old.
it's not babysit goa. Sumpah dah, gue cuman apa namanya khawatir loh. Oke, kita save dulu deh. Takut aku lupa. Aku nggak mau lagi lawan dia tuh. Si brengsek, apalagi ngelihat apa namanya adegan Rinwell ditendang-tendang lagi. Wah. Wah, apalagi nih, Cok. Serem amat. Ada camping gak di sini? Beach scale lumayan.
What's that big tower over there?
Jangan nanya gua. Kira gua tahu Alpen, kagak.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Kita makan dulu, kita buat nambah SP.
Sleeping on the ground beneath...
Mana? 10 menit kali ya? 10 menit aja dah. Ngomong sama Kisara aja.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about...
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was...
Ya, sama kayak di Caligri sama Kesodia lah ya.
I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a
Harusnya lo
dark
percaya
time,
dulu sama Miguel tuh.
of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menyera, it's always like it's some big... We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menyera... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Bobo dulu ya. Kau juga harus bobo sebenarnya nih. Udah jam 12.
Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave. Yeah. If only I were a cat.
Semoga ini kayaknya bakal ada bos sih, cuman ya semoga nggak terlalu sulit. Ini kemana jalannya, kocak? Oh, belum dibuka. Belum dibuka kah? Atau gimana? Gak bisa, belum dihancurin, waduh. Kayaknya ntar ya. Ya udah jauh-jauh, anjir lah. Tahu dong. Cok. Mana lagi jalannya? Balik lagi anjir. Pusing amat dah. Buang-buang waktu jadinya bolak-balik. Udah, gua nggak mau ganggu. Misi dulu. Lagi nggak ada mood. Ntar gua grinding, gua habisin lu semua ya. Maaf Kisara.
If only I were a cat.
No, you are not a cat. Apakah ada item? Tidak ada sini. No. Sana tidak ada juga. Oke, terima kasih game. Aku udah buang waktu cek kiri kanan, ternyata tidak ada apa-apa. Masuk ke maksar dong. Waduh, suram amat. Set, ini mah beneran suram, lebih suram dari Caligri ya.
Are we in the right place?
Yes, this is Niez.
I don't see any signs of people.
Iya, nggak ada orang.
This doesn't seem like no soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it.
Sama.
So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone.
Kenapa lagi?
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Nah, let's check. Kita ke sini dulu berarti. Pork lumayan buat makan. Oh, hi.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Iya, ntar ya kita ke forest. Ya, dikunci.
All of these ruins look like they were...
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Ren.
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
Iya, harusnya ada sekitar, masih ada orang di sekitar.
Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps. The appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Oke, berarti
Let's
mungkin
not jump to
rekamannya
any
flame ya.
conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what.
Let's go, kita cari orang dulu deh. Ya apalagi nggak bisa habis.
Halim, you forgot it.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes, you meant...
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Aduh.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need. So I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Kocak anjir,
Even by those standards,
dipakein dong
you gotta
bajunya.
admit, this is still a little extreme.
Iya anjir.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I
Bagus
still
tuh,
think Dohalim can
mandiri,
afford to pick up
Sion.
a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you...
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress and put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important, and learning to manage your possessions.
She sounds like his mom pulling all that.
Udah kayak emaknya
Oh,
anjir.
and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
Kenapa?
What?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you
Buat
intend to
apa?
do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and...
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Oh,
Did I say
dijadiin
something offensive?
guling anjir.
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first.
Stres anjir.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills?
Itu
They're
beda.
huge.
They're
But-
most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Untuk mengambil wind energy katanya. Oke. Aku pikir bakal penuh dengan ada daunan yang aksara ini karena angin-angin gitu loh. Angin kan kalau di sini di gambarinnya hijau.
Stop right there. Don't move.
Siapa lagi?
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Aku dari
You first! Show yourself.
Mainan
I'm
Sia,
the
bro.
one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
Ngomong doang, sini maju.
What are you?
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Yep.
Pretty famous, isn't it?
Ya, kasih lihat.
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Oh, penduduk nih ya.
Of the Darkwings. Sorry for
Dark
threatening to
Wings
blow
nih
you away.
sepertinya
We're
resistennya
still hunting down
maha
the
besar.
remnants of the enemy forces. So everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right.
Hah?
We took
Wih,
her
keren
weapons
coy.
and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one
Dia
of the
udah
commanders.
nyelesain kalahin,
But I'm
udah
the one
nyelesain,
who
udah
runs the show.
dikalahin
And
si
you had
Lordnya
to
kali
take you to him. Just one problem.
sama mereka.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Yuk tahan di heal dulu bisa nggak?
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's
Yep.
too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you.
No one left behind.
Yes.
Sebentar ya.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Yuk lanjut yuk. Kemana kita? Bolehkah aku masuk? Tidak boleh. Lurus bisa nggak? Suram bet anjay.
Not this way, I guess.
Orang-orang sini bisa ngalahin Lord tuh keren banget loh. Pakai apa nih? Terus Lordnya kemana?
So you're Elfin, are ya?
Kurang kebaca tadi.
You'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit.
Armornya yang gede cuy.
You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously?
Ya
Are you
ngomong.
this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, Brad. Did your parents teach you any manners?
Woi woi woi, gila lu ngomongin parents lu. Kedua parents
you're
udah
the
nggak
one who
ada.
took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
Wah.
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
Mbak. Aku tarik kata-kataku lagi.
What did this sacrifice earn you?
Mereka nggak keren ya. Mereka
Fortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran?
lari Lordnya.
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere.
Oke, Lordnya lagi nyumpet.
Not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town.
Enggak, ini kelihatannya yang jahat malah dia anjir.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes!
Anjing orang sumpah dah.
I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole
Hey,
reason
jaga
you're
omongan
fighting
lu,
is to
bro.
free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then
mouth, witch! That's enough!
Wah, brengsek dipanggil
You're really fighting for
Witch ke
Stannis.
pacar kita.
Why keep
pacar
these
kita.
bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
Lu aja yang gua kill mau nggak?
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now. But you know that.
Lu macem-macem kesian gua bakar hidup-hidup lu.
Little lady, our friends and more.
Iya. Mampus lu.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough. Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back!
Ih, siapa
This is
gua lu?
Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules.
Ini orang
I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye!
stres sih gua.
Deadeye! You are the
Sumpah.
true leader of this realm. We're not afraid of any bright eyes.
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark
Diemin.
Wings rule!
Orang gila aja. Nggak, aku pikir mereka keren loh tadi sebelumnya. Kita scumbag ya. Mereka malah gunain eksplosif dan orang-orang di sekitarnya pun yang dananya pun ikut kena katanya buat pengorbanan, biji pengorbanan ya.
Wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his...
Better you than
Aduh.
me.
Mencet.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man.
Dulu katanya dia nggak kayak
He
gitu.
may never forgive the Renans.
Ya, tapi iya
It's a little ironic
Yes,
how
yeah.
indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
reasonable sih.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
I looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Astaga,
Wait,
baru
you're
tahu
not
ini.
going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Gue mau tidur dulu nih bro.
Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Oke.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Oh.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Iya, sebenarnya. Harusnya langsung pergi aja lah, nggak usah nanya-nanya. Nah ini tiba-tiba banyak orang anjir.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might.
Apa Jukers lagi?
Yeah. Good.
All right.
Lo 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 lo. Gimana, hei? That's in the inn. Iya, inn-nya di mana? Aku tanya. Bye-bye. Oh, sini, ding. Matanya ya. Ntar kita ke side quest dulu sebentar. Pasti kita ke ini langsung off stream deh aku. Cukup lah ya.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
What? You gain, bro? Lagi.
Excuse me. Good.
Nyeselin banget mukanya.
That's some cryptic text, all
Solve the
right.
mystery and retrieve the business fund. Where?
Thing.
What? Aku tadi skip bro, bisa ulangin nggak lo ngomong apa tadi? Legendary instrument. Wow. Legendary instrument. Ini apa cowok? Teka-tekinya. Oh my god. Udahlah ya. Kita kawin dulu, habis itu aku mau tidur dulu. Udah malam. $1.500 banget anjir. Nunggu ini aja lah.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Oh bro, tell me, what's your problem?
Right.
Hey! Yeah!
Iya. Udah kan beef ada kan?
Yeah!
Wah.
Yeah!
We could do it somewhere so that the beef and spice whatever you can find. Aduh beef cari di mana beef? Ah udah ntar lah. Bawa dulu dah. Ntar dulu. yang ada dulu aja ya.
I always love the sound of hammer.
Elemen dong, resistnya gila. Wah ini nih, like damage, oh, first damage, down damage itu apa?
It's banging away.
Tidur dulu deh.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're...
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them...
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
Yep.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there.
Yep.
We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build... For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about.
Okay.
Whatever.
Selama masih hidup Lordnya katanya belum aman ya. Cuman gara-gara kelakuan Dedim gitu aku malah lebih dukung Lordnya anjir. Sion, kamu kenapa? Lu kenapa sih Sion? Iya, mau kemana lu?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
No.
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
Yep.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
Ya tidur. Jangan keliaran malam-malam, Sion.
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right?
Estaluva. Where's Estaluva? Ya di sini sih.
Whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest.
Estaluva.
Next time, pay attention.
Ntar kita lihat dulu Estaluva gimana. Baru kita udahan. Mahakshar, the Valley of the Four Winds. Surem, memang bener-bener surem anjay.
The winds are strong here.
Oh
Mind yourself.
shit, bro.
Oh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Is that the...
Dulu lagi makanan lagi nih. Kan makan mulu nih orang.
Well? What?
Udah.
Alright. No, really.
Kasih gua resepnya buruan.
Yes.
What?
What?
Ya nggak dapet SP. Kalau gitu nggak buat tolongin lu.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Woge. Ntar lu belum di save, lupa. Ya udah ya. Oke semuanya, terima kasih telah menonton streaming ini. Kalau ada yang nonton, besok kita lanjut lagi. Kalau aku nggak ada tugas, kenapa Kisara? Ya, semoga nggak ada tugas ya besok. Udah 2 jam 30, hampir 30 menit. Ya, masih seru banget ini game. Masih penasaran apa yang akan terjadi di Mahaksar ini dan apa misteri apa lagi dan rahasia apa lagi yang ada di Mahaksar ini belum terbungkap karena ini pertama kalinya kita masuk ke Mahaksar. Oke. Nggak tahu mau ngomong apa lagi, ya udahlah ya. Terima kasih dan selamat tinggal. Selamat malam. Mana yang streamnya ini? Oh ini nih. Lupa.